Welcome to the second battle of the third set of playoffs in the FnF Oreburgh Gate preseason draft league. This is going to be, again, the set between Lilith, Kiss of Death, and Noob Scrub, the E-level gamers. As a reminder, the Z Pokemon available in this battle is Ivysaur with Z Any and Bonsly with Z Attack. So we did have some Pokemon changes as well. It looks like Bonsly came in replacing Vulpix. Trubbish came in replacing Gloom, and Frillish came in replacing Purloin. And then on Noob Scrub's team, Bronzer came in replacing Igglybuff. So Lilith did make quite a few changes to her team. Noob Scrub made a change as well. It looks like Igglybuff, the strategy for trapping Gothorita, didn't work out as he had planned. So maybe Bronzer is there to stall a little bit. Bonsly, probably good against Staravia and Braixen. Trubbish, I think, could be good in maybe resisting Ivysaur, perhaps, and Comfy. And then Frillish maybe for Braixen as well. So yeah, I think disrupting that Sun or trying not to let Noob Scrub take advantage of Sun is going to be Lilith's game plan in this one. And Noob Scrub probably going to go for Sun advantage again. It does seem like it could work again, so we'll see how this goes. And we're going to go ahead and begin. In terms of leads, I'm going to guess Trubbish and Togedemaru. So it looks like we have Aries and Machop leading for Kiss of Death, and Bronzer leading for Noob Scrub. A knockoff is going to do big damage to Bronzer, removing that Eviolite, and Bronzer goes for the Toxic. However, that can activate Guts on Machop, so maybe that's not the best thing. Machop goes for the close combat, and that takes down Bronzer. Score is 6-5. Toxic doing a little damage to Machop, and in comes Staravia. Staravia goes for the Brave Bird, and that's enough to take down Aries, but it does take some pretty big damage in return, going down to 71% from the recoil. Hades, the Bonsly, comes out. It looks like actually Kiss of Death has Greek gods and goddesses named Pokemon, so interesting choice there. Noob Scrub, I'm guessing, forgetting to name his Pokemon again. So Hades is now paralyzed by the Nuzzle, but Stomping Tantrum is going to take out Togedemaru, and Iron Barbs affects Hades. Interesting, I didn't know that Stomping Tantrum, well, I guess, yeah, it is a contact move. So Staravia sets up a Sunny Day, and Hades is going to go for the Z Continental Crush, which takes down Staravia. Score is now 5-3. It doesn't look like Bonsly is benefiting Lilith in this matchup, but if Ivysaur comes out, it actually looks like Comfy comes out, but Giga Drain is something that it can use. So the growth is up, and Double Edge is going to do 41% to Comfy, which is decent damage, but Comfy can heal that off. And the Draining Kiss is going to do big damage to Hades, taking it back up to 84% after Life Orb, and down goes Hades, the Bonsly. Zeus, the Trubbish, comes in, and in comes Braixen. Zeus is going to go for the Gunk Shot. That does 45% to Braixen, which is decent damage, but Braixen does have that boost in Flamethrower from the Sun. Wish is now up for Braixen, and Rock Blast is going to hit Braixen, doing 20, 14, and just hitting 2 times. So not enough to take out Braixen due to the fact that it didn't hit a lot. Gunk Shot is going to miss due to the Protect, or rather fail. And Braixen stalling out, but the Sun is running out. There's only 2 turns left. Ivysaur comes in, and that Gunk Shot's going to do about 47% to Ivysaur. Sun is now up for 1 more turn. Ivysaur goes for that growth, taking advantage of the last Sun turn. And Gunk Shot takes Ivysaur down to 9%, and the Sun is gone. Giga Drain does decent damage to Zeus, but it's not in range to live a Gunk Shot, but Gunk Shot does miss, and that's going to allow Ivysaur to stall a little bit more. Sludge Bomb takes out 41% from Zeus, and this time the Gunk Shot hits, taking down Ivysaur, and the score is 4-2. In comes Braixen. A Flamethrower might be enough to take out Zeus, and indeed it is. Down goes Zeus, and the score is 3-2 now. In comes Poseidon, the Frillish. Comfy is going to come in to face Poseidon, and the Surf does about 32% to Comfy, but as we've seen, Comfy can recover with Synthesis, and indeed, that's exactly what it does. Surf again hitting Comfy, but it looks like Poseidon is not very comfortable. Maybe if it has Toxic, it can slowly whittle away Comfy down, but the Surf is what it's going to keep on using as Comfy continues to heal. So Poseidon goes for some Ice Beams instead of Surf. Comfy is going to go back up to 93% with that Synthesis, so it looks like Noob Scrub is trying to amass some boosts and then heal it off. Another growth, so he's amassing those boosts, and he's going to be able to Synthesis as well. Another growth is going to bring Comfy at 2.5 times special attack and attack. Ice Beam brings it down, but Synthesis is benefiting Comfy a lot, and Comfy is just becoming a really strong special wall. Draining Kiss takes down Poseidon to 15%, but the Cursed Body is going to prevent Comfy from using Draining Kiss. Does it have another move? We don't know what its last move is, actually. So Growth is now up for Comfy again. Poseidon continuing whittling down its HP with the combination of Surf and Ice Beam. Comfy is now at 3.5 times. Surf brings it down to 11%. Comfy goes for another Synthesis, and Ice Beam hits, bringing it down to 38%, and it freezes. Comfy is now frozen, still frozen, so the Poseidon can now go for a Surf. Might be enough to take it out. No, it does not take it out, 34%. Comfy might defrost next turn, or it might not. It's still frozen. Poseidon can take out Comfy now, and that's exactly what it does. Surf takes down Comfy. That could have been the defining moment of this match as Breakson comes in. Surf will do massive damage to Breakson, though. Breakson goes for the Toxic, and Surf is going to do 47% to Breakson. Breakson is in trouble because it can go for a Wish, but one more Surf will be enough to take it down. Poseidon continuing to go for those Surfs. Slowly but surely, Poseidon's HP being brought down by Toxic, but will it be brought down fast enough? Cursed Body is going to disable the Flamethrower, and Surf is enough to take down Breakson, and the score is 3-0. That match is now over, and we are going to a match 3. Score is 3-0 for Lilith's team, Kiss of Death over Noob Scrub's team, the E-Level Gamers, and set score is 1-1. So this third battle is going to determine everything. Really interesting stuff here. It does look like the changes that Lilith made on her team really helped her out. She removed the Sun Core, which would have powered up Noob Scrub's Sun Pokemon. So I think that was a smart decision by her. Noob Scrub did definitely have a win con in Comfy, but I think he got a little bit too comfortable boosting up and synthesizing, considering that Frillish was using Ice Beam a lot, and the freeze from Ice Beam could have come. So with a lot of Ice Beams being used, eventually it will get a freeze off. So that, I think if he just went for a Draining Kiss after Poseidon was already brought down, that might have been the game. But yeah, really interesting battle between the two of them. I'm excited to see how it goes in the next one. Next one will determine everything, so stay tuned for that one. Until then, I am Noel from My Cornet. See you then.